yes, it's recording. Yes. All right, here comes. This is the show. Get ready. In 3. Whoops. Resume. 3, 2, 1.
You know, I wouldn't trade this moment for the world, and thanks to Sound Distributors, I can own this memory forever. Introducing the world's first 6.5-pound all-in-one camera video recorder from Sony. No wires, no bulky recorder, and best of all, I didn't have to buy it. I rent it from Sound Distributors for just $29.95 a day or $39.95 for the weekend. Now I can make my own movies for less than it would cost to take the family to see one. Perfect for your family's special occasions or for your intimate bedroom encounters.
It's mostly gas.
The morning stream. What do you say? We get nipple to nipple.
Oh my gosh, I love that guy. He went on so long, and then at the very end, he's like,
it's like sex tapes.
Yeah. He's got like three kids around him. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Freaking weirdo from the 70s.
Family photos and great times and terrific memories and sex tapes.
Yeah, it was 80s. I don't know why I said 70s. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. This is TMS, the morning stream for Monday, the 27th of November, 2023. Got a lot of 20s going on. And it's almost the end of the damn month. I can't believe that. November went real quick. We had the Thanksgivings over the weekend. Did you do anything fun? What'd you do? You had just
we did. We had the family over. We had 14 folks come over and join us, well, including us. So we had 12 folks come over and join us for a Thanksgiving meal, and everybody got along. We played some Green Team wins. We talked about all sorts of stuff. Family. We ripped on the family members that couldn't make it.
Sure.
No fights, no arguments, no politics. Although I did bust out a little Trump impersonation at the dining table just because we have the best potatoes. We have the best potatoes, but that's as far as that went.
Yeah. That's good. You got to pull it. You're in the middle of. You're still workshopping it, so you may as well work it out.
Still workshopping it, exactly. So I gotta
pull it out. Let it be seen. Put it away. That kind of thing.
Exactly. But no, it was a really, really good time, and glad. You know, it's funny, like, you get events like that where you fill up the house with people, and it really forces you to make some hard decisions on getting rid of some things that you've been hanging on to, like, well, you got to clean the house. Do I really need this? No, I think let's get rid of it, and because we got to make room, and we need the space for a few more chairs, or we need this, or we need that.
Yeah, no, that's true. Whenever we have any kind of get together, it's like, oh, we don't need this, do we? Let's just chuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do that a lot. That's actually an interesting point. We had a great time too. My sister's new place. Went over there, had Thanksgiving. There's probably like 30 of us. It was a lot. But tons of food, great food, all that stuff. My mom's there. She's doing a little better. Rib is healing, all that stuff. So we were all hanging out and having a good time. But I heard the strangest thing. I brought this up on Core. I think it's worth bringing up again here. In fact, it's more appropriate to this show than Core. Mm-hmm. But one of my nieces, I have a bunch of really awesome nieces. They're all just great. Just love them to death. The sweetest kids, just love them. I say kids, they're all in their 20s now. Okay. And one of them, I overhear this conversation. Brian, I'm in the living room, and I hear one of them go, there's a lot of money in that. And I go, what? A lot of money in what?
Banana stand, clearly.
And she goes, I'm not going to do this or anything, Uncle Scott. So just don't you understand? I'm not. There's no way I'd do this. But I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I could sell pictures of my feet for a lot of money.
Yeah, it's totally true.
And I went, oh, is that what we're talking about? Okay, cool. And so we got into this conversation about the current state of things like OnlyFans,
bathwater,
farts in jars, all that stupid weird stuff.
Exactly.
And they're like, sometimes you look at the bills and how much houses cost for us 20-somethings and all these challenges we have financially, and she's like, oh, I'd never do it, but it's a little tempting because it's a couple of shots of my feet. So put them out there. What's the big? Who's getting harmed? And I'm like, this is why people feel not pushed, but this is why they're like, maybe I should do something like this because they need some side hustle to pay for shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Everybody I talk to, like all the people that end up in my lift, we talk about things, and they say, like, do you do this full time? I'm like, no, I do this. I'm also freelance graphic designer, web developer, etc. And but they say, yeah, I mean, pretty much you've got to have a couple gigs these days, especially if you're, you've got an apartment, you need 4 roommates to pay rent. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
You got a DoorDash a little bit over here, and then on the weekend maybe a little bit of some other side hustle. I mean, my daughter still does crazy side photo gigs just to they just got to make ends meet. It's just harder now.
Yeah.
So if you have feet, there are the Tarantinos are vast. They're out there. They're ready to spend money.
She's got the advantage though of being a really good photographer. So those feet photographs will be stellar.
That's what we should do. We should have Taylor, and then this particular. I won't say her name.
It was
particular
niece.
Different niece. But let's put them together. Let's have a joint effort. Carter will do Taylor will do the photos. Carter will do the website. So the person who I will not name will do the modeling.
We'll do the modeling.
I'll skim just a little off from management,
Yeah, of course.
That's not creepy at all or weird that an uncle would help run your foot fetish website, is it? It's not weird.
Not at all.
Okay.
I think it depends on the number of dollar signs, but after a certain point, the creepiness, it's the Gilbert Gottfried. You've got the creepiness in this hand, but this hand you've got this big stack of money. And it's like, I'm so focused on this big stack of money in this hand. This other hand, Jimmy, what was it? Was there something in this hand? I don't remember because this hand right here with the money I'm so focused on.
Yeah, that it's like he's come back from the grave. You just did it.
Affleck.
Perfect impression.
There you go.
Well, I hope everybody did well. I overate.
It was a little more Rocket Raccoon, I think, than Gilbert Gottfried. Don't push the red button.
He's a Rocket Raccoon on 2 speed, 2.5.
That's right. It's Rocket Raccoon in an audible audiobook. You're reading it
exactly
faster speed.
And the chat room's right. We'd have to go nuts with we'd do an accompanying YouTube channel. We'd do a podcast to go with it.
Patreon levels for
Yeah, we'd go crazy with it. We have a quick update before we dive into Battle Royale today, or into half-asses, and that's with Cliff's mailman is no longer Cliff's mailman. Okay.
Yeah.
Just found this out.
We were talking about this, that we actually have more than one mailman as a listener, and so I assumed that when we were talking last week to someone, I think it was a call-in or something, talking to somebody who was a mailman, I was like, "Oh, you're Cliff Clavin's mailman." And no,
turns out wrong guy. So this is Bob Finnegan. He says, "Hi, Scott and Brian. This is Bob Finnegan, the other postman. I'm the now former Cliff Clavin's mailman." He says.
Yeah.
After having a knee replacement, I had to switch to a driving route instead of a walking 10 to 12 mile per day route. I wonder if the doctor blamed that on all the walking.
10 to 12 miles per day walking. That is crazy.
That seems like a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot. Yeah.
Both good for you and eventually wear you down, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, anywho, John Ratzenberger just listed his house for sale, so he's moving too. If you want to look it up, he gave us the address. We don't need to dox John Ratzenberger.
No, but if somebody wants to buy Ratzenberger's house, it's there in Milford, Connecticut.
That's right. You can just go to Milford and get it. It says also I also have much signed Cliff/Cheers paraphernalia. If you would be interested, let me know and I will send. Well, I guess it depends on what you got. I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. Are you kidding?
Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Can you get me the lime that Ted Danson was perennially every episode slicing and cutting the ends off of?
Right. Any of that. I'd take. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think what I would want. Cliff Clavin related. Anything.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, basically, my request would be pick the weirdest thing that you've got that's signed Cheers merchandise, the whatever. Don't tell me what it is and send it to me, and then
hook us up.
We'll call it good. And if you want to send an extra thing, we'll use it as a giveaway for Tadpooley Feud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could make a big deal out of it. Icor calls him John Doxenberger. That's fantastic.
Because I remember he sent us it was a gift card for the Bull and Finch. Something that was signed by Ratzenberger, and we gave it away on the show here.
Right. What was that? Yeah. Was that what it was?
I think it was. Yeah, there was something that we gave away on the show that was signed by Ratzenberger that I want to say was a gift card for some place, and it would make sense that it would be the bar in Boston that Cheers is based off of.
We have very weird connections with this guy. It's almost like his his Pixar thing is coming true in real life. So we have that connection with him and his being his mailman.
Yeah.
And then Dodd Vickers, who works in scouting and stuff like that down in
location. Oh God, and he's back to work. Hey Dodd, if you're listening, congratulations on finally being back to work.
Grats, dude. Also on having a picture perfect wife who is exceedingly better than you deserve. Anyway, that's terrible to say. I'm just kidding. She's beautiful.
I know. That was the most.
She's breathtaking. I don't mean this in a creepy, weird way. You see a photo of her and you just go, "Oh my gosh, who did you marry? How did you work that out?"
And I think Dodd is a handsome man. They are king and queen of the location scout prom, is what they are.
That is true.
Yes.
But anyway, he's got pictures of Ratzenberger sitting in a chair filming something next to a walkie-talkie that the crew uses with an Obey Henry sticker on it.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So we got like weird connections to John Ratzenberger here at the show.
Yeah, but he is right, exactly. If there was a Cheers cinematic universe, Ratzenberger would be the Nick Fury.
Kind of, yeah, right?
Yeah.
He kind of
is. Put a little team together. Maybe.
You never would have guessed it back then in the day, though, right? Like
while
it was on, you're like, who will be one of the more prolific faces that you'll see come out of this place? And we got Woody and Ted Danson did fine, and
sure, Ted Danson and Harrelson are doing great.
Yeah, they're doing great. There. But you didn't expect Cliff to have kind of this weird cachet.
I would have put Shelley Long above that. I would have put the late great Kirstie Alley above Ratzenberger. But Ratzenberger, I mean, when you talk about box office, if you look at just straight box office. Earnings, because of all the Toy Story movies, because of all the Pixar stuff, Ratzenberger has to just dwarf the others.
Yeah, I completely agree. Now, I cannot help but be distracted by what was just put in the chat. TRPW says John Ratzenberger was in a softcore Joan Collins movie called The Bitch.
No way.
Okay, but his role was probably the softest of core, right? Like he didn't. Oh,
I'm just here to deliver a pizza. I'm here to fix the cable.
I mean, the dude's in Empire Strikes Back, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he's in something from '79. But that's wild, very weird.
Yeah.
All right, we got to call Dunaway.
I don't know if we can film sack a softcore porn.
No, probably not.
It was difficult enough, I think, with Zardoz. Was about as much as we can take.
Yeah, is that the movie with the most film sack nudity that we've ever seen? Probably.
Probably. I'm trying to think of what. I
don't think we've seen anything with more.
There's a lot. There's a lot in Angel Heart.
Oh yeah, with the shotgun.
Oh, I guess there's not a lot. There's you. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming.
You could feel it.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
But I think Zardoz definitely takes the lead on that. That's a good Randy question. Hey Randy, if you're listening.
Yeah, if you're listening, let us know on Wednesday. But today, our old pal Brian Dunaway is joining us. We're going to ask him questions. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hi, Scott and Brian.
Oh, hello.
Hi. It's so weird how we have a little more lag with him just on
here.
Yeah,
than we do with Film Sack. Yeah, it is weird.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand.
Well, there should be a little more lag. On Film Sack, I am talking to you on a nice studio microphone with with fiber optic connection, and here I'm talking on a 2.4 gigahertz wireless headset.
Oh,
that's true.
Then goes through about 3 or 4 different connections. So Plus you always switch over to Central when we're doing Film Sack. I don't know if you do that.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Stream.
I just moved it to the U.S. Central. How does it sound now? Everyone has to adjust now. How does that feel?
I can't tell you. I mean, I'm not on that end.
Well,
it sounds like you're faster, so that's good.
All right, well, good. I'm glad it's working. We're gonna play a little bit of the half-asses today. It's a little game Brian devised for us to play together, and it's fantastic in its own wonderful way. But hey, Brian, why don't you explain the rules and how this works and what we're gonna do?
Well, okay. Welcome to the morning. Half-Ass is a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving the two of you the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct and 3 of which, like our assumption that there's only one mailman listening to TMS, is way off.
Yeah.
Depending on how confident you feel with the category, you can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses, but if you get any of those guesses wrong, 0 points for that round. Get 1 right gets you a point. Makes sense, right? Get 2 right gets you 3 points. Oh, it's a little shakier. And then if you get 3 right, you arbitrarily get 5 points for some dumb reason. We'll play 3 rounds. The player with the most points gets the prize for their contestant, and contestants are pulled from members of the tadpole that are unable to listen live. Scott, you're going to be playing for Claudio Ocano in San Diego, California.
Ooh, that's very exotic. San Diego with Claudio.
San Diego. Yes,
right.
just a few miles north of Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Brian, you're going to be playing for Luke, who's just up the street from me in Boulder, Colorado.
Luke from Boulder. We hear from him all the time.
Does Luke like to drink the blue milk?
Yeah, always.
Sometimes, unless you can get fresh, warm green milk that hangs in your mustache, which is even better.
Hey, do you think Luke delivers mail? How many do you think wear shorty shorts? Out of the mailmen and mail ladies or mail people who deliver mail?
I think 12 months out of the year, every postal worker that listens to this show wears the shorts.
Yeah, those little shorts.
It's always an interesting time of year for me because when it first starts getting cold, you see the people who have pant aversions because they'll be fully bulked up on the top with jackets and everything, but then are walking around with leg skin.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I can wear as long as I'm top heavy with the coat or the jackets or whatever, I can wear shorts all year. I can wear them in the winter.
Screw them sticks down there. I get you.
Exactly.
I feel you.
No, there's my former neighbor across the street, guy named Sean. He's awesome. Still see him, but don't see him across the street anymore because he moved. But he was a mailman. We were on his route, and he wore shorts 365 days a year.
Oh my gosh.
When he was delivering mail. It's 17 degrees outside right now. He's wearing shorts. Wherever he is delivering mail, he's wearing shorts.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
all right.
He's hardcore.
I respect it.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's play this thing.
Get to our game. Shall we get to our game?
Yeah.
All right.
I hope it's about sweating.
It is. Name these people who don't sweat, they perspire. No. All right. This is perfect for you guys. My favorite question we've ever gotten here. Name which of these 6 items are ingredients in a Long Island iced tea.
That's
which
not
of these
too bad.
6 things you can find in a Long Island iced tea? Your choices are tequila, bourbon, scotch, brandy, vodka, and gin.
Oh, you're asking 2 guys that don't drink. This will be good.
Exactly. Well, Brian, you don't drink at all? I thought you
may dabble.
I
indulge. We've had a beer
indulge.
Okay. You indulge or you dabble? Would you call it dabble?
Dragon Con or something.
Yeah.
I'm an occasional drinker. I'm not going to go out of my way, but if there's something happening and I'm interested, I'll take a drink.
Okay. Well, you dabble then. You dabble. You don't indulge. Yeah. Indulge is like a lot, right? It doesn't indulging mean like, oh, let's go full on. You're not really a full on guy. Right? Hello? Are you there?
Hello. Not
right.
a full on.
I'm trying to pick this liquor.
Oh, well, pick your liquor then.
Be a liquor picker.
Well, I'm trying to remember what it tastes like. It's very sweet.
Shit.
Just not sure about. I can't decide between. Oh, I've already got 3 to pick. No wonder I can't do it.
I'm gonna pick 2. I
was trying to put. How many? There's like 10 liquors or something, right? And I don't know. Okay. I'm not that smart.
You both locked in. You both locked in with vodka and gin. Absolutely, yeah. Basically, when you think of a Long Island iced tea, it's all your clear liquors. It's vodka, gin, and tequila.
Oh, dang it!
You were clicking that tequila and clicking it off.
Well,
and clicking it on and
it's
clicking it off.
It's so sweet. I was like, it's all clear liquids, but something makes it sweet and it's kind of brownish. And so I was like, Coke. Maybe it's the bourbon.
No, cola.
Right.
The 3 liquors
cola.
Yeah. And I think even rum is not listed here, but tequila, vodka, gin, rum, and then a little splash of Coke if there's any room left in the glass.
Yeah. So
Right,
this is
right.
designed to be like a crazy drink, right? It's meant to be.
It is.
Yeah.
It is basically, it's like, I'm going to have a cocktail. Oh, which one are you going to have? I think I'll have all of them.
Yeah. Give me them all.
I knew no one was putting brandy and scotch and fancifuling there. That's got to be a special Long Island iced tea, right? That's got to be
That's right.
fancy Long Island, right?
I thought about choosing tequila, but I thought, is that too far south in terms of like a taste, like Long Island, New York? I had this in my head that was too far away and that wouldn't be in there. But that's dumb.
Plus, the last time Scott had tequila, it made his pants fall off.
That's right.
Whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
Definitely did. I'm impressed, Scott, that the non-drinker still managed to figure out vodka and gin.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah,
Look
good
at the
job.
pants on this big boy.
All right. Well, let's see how you do with this next one. Let's go to music. And
All
let's
right.
go to a little band you may have heard of called the Beatles. Which of these words can be found in the lyrics to Hey Jude? Nope, I'm sorry. Which have these in the wrong order? Which of these are bowl games? Let's go to sports.
Right at all.
Let's go to sports.
Hey Jude, Alamo Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which of these are bowl games in the college football playoff semifinals?
All right.
You've got the Gator Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Sun Bowl, the Peach Bowl, the Alamo Bowl, and the Fiesta Bowl.
Oh boy, you're locked in already. Shit.
He is.
Well, and now I think I made a mistake on one of them. Typical. This is the reason why I don't let Scott rush me, because I always go back and look.
Oh my
Exactly.
gosh.
Yeah, there is a time limit, but you never ever run up against it.
Oh, I do because Ibit says, "Are you gonna pick one today?"
That's after 5 minutes of hemming and hawing and
that's
Google
true.
searching that I have to cut you off.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, my butt.
All right, let's see what you got here. You both chose the Peach Bowl, correct?
Yeah,
You
I
both
know that one
chose
is.
the Gator Bowl. Incorrect.
Ah,
Gator
shit.
Bowl is not
Dang
part
it.
of the semifinals.
That's what I was. Yeah, it's a
You
Fiesta
guys
Bowl,
both
right?
each picked the other two. The Cotton Bowl and the Fiesta Bowl are correct,
Yeah.
but Gator Bowl not part of the
I had the
semifinals.
Fiesta Bowl down at the Taco Bell. Mm-hmm.
The
It's a
Fiesta
delicious
Bowl.
Fiesta Bowl. Hey, now that I've given you a hint as to the last question, which of these words can be found in the lyrics?
Hold
the
on a second.
Beatles-
Google that. Wait a second. What? I gotta Google this. Hold on a second. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Google it.
You have 5 minutes.
I'll
You have
give you a
5
hint. It's na 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 na.
Oh.
Which of these can be found in the lyrics? Cat, skin, love, minute, over, and refrain.
Oh my gosh, I have to sing it in my head.
This is where I'm going to give
Hey
you.
Jude,
Don't.
that's all I remember.
I saw a cat.
Don't pet the cat.
I skinned a cat.
Cat,
Take the
especially the
cat
one
song.
with the skin, and make it better.
Yeah, love minute over refrain skin cat. I don't know, dude. Holy shit. Okay, I think I know one.
I went with the one that made me laugh. I put those two words together, and that's what I think about Hey Jude.
All right.
All right, you've both locked in. So the minute you let her into your heart. So
Into
minute
your
right there.
Oh, minute.
Skin, of course,
Let
is
her under your
skin. God
skin.
dang it.
That's another one. Then
Damn
you
it.
begin to and refrain.
Master
Did you,
rhyming.
Refrain from making the world a little colder. So refrain, minute, and skin are correct.
Shit.
You guys
You won't
both
let me Google that.
thought the word love was in there. No, come on now.
No.
And
I
cat.
put cat
just-
love.
Yeah, cat love.
I can't believe I forgot to
Love
say, or that I didn't think of skin
Minute.
because the whole thing was
Skin.
like
I
Jude
didn't
is
either.
like heroin or whatever the old story was, right? Like,
No,
hey,
it's a song to Paul McCartney wrote for John Lennon's son, Julian.
Yeah, but there were-
here's
I'm not-
Scott Googling. He's going to Google "Hey Jude" and heroin, and surely somebody on the internet
no.
has put
This
heroin
is the
and
truth.
Hey Jude.
The song you're saying is right. You are correct about what it's actually about. But the back in the day,
The subtext.
parents were freaking out, going, "You can't listen to the Beatles. Why? That
You're
song's
talking
about heroin."
Horse with no name.
Kiss.
No, it's for real.
Oh.
Hey Jude was it? And let her.
Yeah.
Once it gets under your skin, then you begin to
You're
feel
gonna,
better.
you're gonna argue with the music man.
I'm not
All right.
saying. I'm saying he's right. I'm saying the satanic panic people around me were wrong, is what I'm saying.
No, I would say that
true.
about
That's
every
true.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
true. There are a lot
Scott
of songs
does know
like
about
that.
the Satanic Panic.
Yeah, I got a lot of those.
Yep.
Growing up.
Yeah. So, yes. All I'm finding, by the way, I decided to Google it with you, and it's all sites that say, yep, a lot of people think incorrectly that the song is about drugs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I didn't look it up, so I will have to take your word for it. But my understanding back then was
carbonated heroin. It's really about carbonated heroin.
back then they were either telling me Paul was dead, or this song was about heroin, or
Listen, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, absolutely about LSD.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the one you're thinking of?
No, I knew that one. Song? That one also was not forbidden, but it was, people would say, "Oh, that one's also."
I assumed all Beatles songs were about drugs and submarines.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's about right? It's about bath salts and na 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 is what it's about.
Yeah,
anything off that Sgt. Pepper's album was presumed in our household as to be some sort of drug related song.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at them, a bunch of long-haired bowl hippies. Yeah, come on, of course.
Get by with a little help, my friends. That's about dealers providing you drugs.
Totally.
She's
about
leaving home
dealers
to get drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, drugs.
Drugs.
Revolution. Lovely Rita, meter maid. Well,
100% drugs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a dealer.
Oh, 100% a dealer. Also, just a pet name for heroin or something. Again, they're all about heroin. The entire album.
All about heroin. I'd say the White Album probably a lot closer to the to the truth. Yeah. But
see, that's what's funny because adults during that time were so swayed by visual, like. That album cover's weird.
Yeah, it's psychedelic. Exactly.
Yeah.
People see psychedelics immediately think, oh, okay, LSD, acid, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. My mom bought into it. My dad, he didn't care. But my mom was like, oh, no, we can't have
let the boy take his drugs, woman. Jesus.
It was the Beatles' answer to the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds, which was an incredible album. And the Beatles said, we want to do that. Let's do that. And so they did their own.
Are you telling me that the Beatles stole off the beach?
The Beatles were inspired by the Beach Boys. The Beatles saw what the Beach Boys were doing and said.
So what you're saying in '80s rap slang is they bit off the.
Is that a thing? '80s rap slang is you bit off
bite
of
my rhymes. Bite my rhymes. Don't do that.
Is that really a thing? Yeah. Bite my rhymes? I've never heard that.
I've never heard that.
Bite my rhymes.
Oh, now you've got a weird thing you've heard growing up that I never heard. Bite my rhymes. I like that. It's growing on me real quick. Was that our? That was our
judge
final
an album by its cover. What's that?
That was our final question. Does that mean I win? Or
that was it. You win.
Oh,
yeah,
Scott
won. Scott won. Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks to his alcohol knowledge.
Yeah, it's ironic.
And so Claudio Ocano in San Diego is getting a copy of Supraland and Telefrag VR. From the Umbul Bundul, courtesy of Dwayne Coyle. Big thanks to Dwayne for sending all three of these games in. But don't worry, Luke. You're going home with a copy of, I think this might be the better one, X-Morph, the Defense Bundled set. So all of you getting a lot of games for doing absolutely nothing.
Yep. Contributing nothing except being great supporters.
Putting up with us.
Exactly. Except you just found a website and you typed in your name and your email address.
That's right.
Great job.
Now, look, if you enjoyed Dunaway's presence, he'll be here again Wednesday. All right? We'll be doing this again. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. But until then, kiss our butts!
No, you.
It's pretty quick for a guy with a lag.
Not bad. Yeah, I thought question that leg. I think he's playing us.
I think that's a bunch of bullshittery. Or what do they call sexiness in the movie last night that we watched for Film Sack?
Sexyful. She's very sexyful.
So stupid. What the hell was that? All right. That does it for that. Thank you, Dunaway, and thank you, contestants. It's now time for this. Let's do some news brought to you by
getting coughed on by your delivery person.
Oh, I recommend against it. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not a great feeling. The reason I say bring that up, so I got the new Steam Deck OLED device.
Ooh.
Yeah, very fancy, very nice. And it came in with a delivery person. I had to sign for it. Bing bong, I go to the door. Opened it up.
Bing bong.
And I'm like, oh, hey, it's a regular person. She says, hey, how's it going? I said, I'm good. She goes, hey, you need to sign this for me. I said, no problem. Let me sign that for you. And as I'm leaning over, she's still holding her little phone tablet thing. And I'm just leaning in with a finger going zip, zap, zoop. Or I guess a pencil or pen or whatever, stylus.
Whatever their little digital thingy is, yeah.
And she goes, like that on my arm. Now, so far, no ill effects. Seems like I didn't get whatever she's having.
You didn't like immediately wipe your face off with your eye.
No.
Or wipe your arm off on your eyes. That's
no, but I did immediately go in the house and scrub down like a
I'm
doctor.
sure you did.
Yeah. It was like heart surgery coming up. I went in there and just went. I was doing like this.
Right. Like exactly the whole.
Yeah. Those
Hawkeye
guys.
Pierce arm scrub. Yeah.
Their soap that they use stinks. By the way, stinks. It's not normal soap. I've been around this stuff.
Who uses?
Doctors when they scrub they scrub in.
Oh, really?
Because it's like really hardcore, like, antibacterial, whatever. It's
like
not the same as our soap.
Stuff.
And they don't care about smell. They don't perfume it up. Yeah. So it just smells like, I don't know, like petroleum or something.
Yeah, it's the way I feel about lava. Like when I was working on my rotor and brakes, and I'd have to constantly come in, wash my hands because I had to pull up a search for something or go to the store and buy one last piece. We have lava soap that's the great stuff for getting oil and grease off your hands, but that stuff does not smell great.
No, nobody wants to snuggle.
It rubs your skin off. Use it too much, you will flay the skin, flay the flesh right off of your bones.
It may as well be like the 1800s and some kind of lye,
Exactly.
Lye soap or whatever they used to do. Yeah. Well, here's a story about Pizza Hut. Let's get into it.
Cool.
A place that used to be a restaurant and now sucks. Let's get into that. I'm always depressed. I see an old Pizza Hut that's converted into like a pawn shop, and I'm just kind of like, oh.
Yeah. We had Pizza Hut that turned into a sushi place and is now a Mexican food place, but still has the same roof shape and those windows and stuff that will always remind you that it was a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I haven't had Pizza Hut in forever. I wonder if they're better than I remember.
Maybe things have improved. I don't know.
Maybe.
I kind of liked him when Reggie Fils-Aimé was the CEO back in the day before he went to Nintendo. He had some cool ideas.
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Yeah. Wow. Remember him? The whole "We Fit Is It" here at Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
that guy. I love that guy. Pizza Hut is selling snake pizza in Hong Kong, so you got to go to the Orient.
Nice.
To get it. That's what they used to say, go to the Orient.
They said that in You Only Live Twice when we were watching that.
Yeah. Oh, that movie. There's a lot of things I like about that movie, but them trying to make him Japanese for no reason at all is just so dumb. It's so dumb. Mm-hmm. What were they thinking?
It's like Blofeld already has his plan in place. He's already gulped down one American space capsule and Clooney'd one of the astronauts in the process.
I love that Clooney.
Like, he's going to be doing this whether or not. He's like, well, James Bond is alive. I guess I cannot create my volcano fortress.
Volcano.
I was going to say volcanic fortress, and I switched to volcano.
I kind of prefer volcano.
Last syllable.
I like it.
Do you?
That seems like something Donald Pleasance might say, volcano. I could hear it.
It actually feels more like it's a boss in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Volcano!
Volcano wins. Well, anyway, American Pizza Hut Company, the company there, has teamed up with a century-old Hong Kong restaurant to put a modern spin on a traditional dish, or more simply, snake on a pizza. The new offering combines shredded snake meat, black mushrooms, and Chinese dried ham. I wonder what the difference with dried ham versus anyone else's non-Chinese dried ham.
Yeah.
Anyway, all indispensable ingredients of an authentic snake stew and part of the Hong Kong franchise's marketing plot to generate buzz online. Some diners in Hong Kong and around southern China have enjoyed snake stew, especially during the colder months. I've eaten snake, but never snake stew.
Yeah, I've eaten snake with rattlesnake at a Cajun place.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. No, it's like slimier chicken.
Yeah.
It's just really, really moist chicken.
Kind of if you don't cook it right, it's a little rubbery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably anything you overcook, any kind of meat you overcook, it's going to get rubbery.
We went from catching it because it was in our camp to Richard, Kim's brother, killing it before it bit anybody, and then deciding, wait, we could try to eat this. and then we put it on the grill, and the worst thing happened. Those things still move around when you're cooking them.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, head off and everything.
Had no head, right?
Had no head, had no tail. We took off the rattler part, and it had been sitting there for a while. I think it may have been like, when you pour soy sauce on octopus, it's not that they're alive, it's that you're stimulating nerves that just react. So it's like
that's interesting. I've never heard the soy sauce on octopus thing, but I imagine it's like salt on a snail kind of thing.
You got to
because I get octopus sushi all the time, and I dip it in the soy sauce. But it's probably different if it's like right away or something.
You got to see it. Hold on, this is amazing.
Okay,
I can't believe you haven't seen this. This is such an amazing. Can I find it? Live octopus with soy sauce. It's not live, but okay. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay, so I'll send you a link. So basically, I think it's just like something in the salt or the sodium or whatever. It just creates a reaction in the nerve.
So very similar, probably similar to the salt on a snail. Deal.
Chat here. Oops. Let's close that. No, that. So they pour it on, and then that thing starts freaking out.
Means that most viewers. Oh my! Whoa! Crazy.
Yep.
Holy
Right.
Cow.
Yep. Then it slows down.
Yeah. Tina would say nope to that.
I don't think I could do it either. But it makes it seem alive, which is at some point kind of, isn't it? Sort of. I mean, even though you're zombifying, I mean, it's zombie behavior, right?
It's zombie behavior, but I mean, that thing is dead. It's just basically the salt is constricting the muscles. It's why it's a different reason. Obviously, it's not salt, but it's like when spiders die, how their muscles constrict, and that's why it looks like they curl why they curl their legs into the center of their body.
Oh, I never. Now that you say it, I guess I've noticed that, but never asked the question why they curl up like that. They just, I guess they just, I don't know. It's like rigor mortis for us or whatever.
Kind of, yeah, exactly.
Or you hear stories about people in the morgue, and they're like, a new body came in, he's just sitting over there, and then it'll suddenly go. Or whatever.
Really?
Like it'll breathe out because it was holding air in its lungs or something. I don't know. I don't know how shit works.
I saw a movie about a corpse that would fart. Is that same thing? Same thing, right?
Yeah, it talked and,
talked and projectile vomited clean water for drinking. Yeah.
We should do a year-end Film Sack favorite movie we saw for Film Sack at the end of the year.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And I think that was my favorite. I loved it.
Really?
Genuinely loved that movie. I really liked it. I want to see it again.
I don't know if I'd
Of all the movies of the year, like every Film Sack film. See, that's the thing is you have to go back and look, right? And remind yourself.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now of everything that we've watched. And so we started with The Mist was the 31st.
Oh, I did like The Mist.
Moonfall was our first movie of the year. Moonfall, Blowout, Daredevil, Strange Days, Rambo, First Blood, Iron Eagle, Red Eye, Nonstop, Walking Tall, Spree, Breakdown, Goldfinger, Cobra, Creed, Nope, Black Rain, Cocaine Bear, Blood Simple, Hollow Man, Mission Impossible, whichever one we watched, Patriot Games, Underworld, Thunderball, Green Lantern, Uncharted, Mystery Men 65, Edge of Tomorrow might be my favorite. Man on Fire, The Flash, Bourne Ultimatum, Bull Durham, Cabin in the Woods, Conjuring, Haunting, Child's Play, Exorcist, Slacker, Swiss Army Man, You Only Live Twice.
Okay, you just said something that made me realize we have to refine the category. Because Edge of Tomorrow is the best movie we saw this year. No question.
Yeah.
That's an amazing film.
It's such a great movie,
maybe it needs to be, what is the best one that you hadn't seen before?
Oh, okay. All right. I like that.
Because that one I'd seen like 4 times before we did it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd have to be something like new that exceeded our expectations or something. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But that'd be a fun end of year thing for us.
That would be a good, I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, because there's a lot of other decent stuff on there. I think The Cabin in the Woods is great. I like Bull Durham a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You got some James Bond in there that was pretty good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Goldfinger's fantastic. Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys want to get this, get it. It's paired with cheese and diced chicken. The snake meat becomes a richer in taste sort of thing, says Pizza Hut Hong Kong in a statement. Well, I'd eat this. Just give me a slice. I'll eat it. It's fine.
I would try it. Sure. I mean, like I said, we've both had snake before. Mm-hmm. I have had snake before.
Oh, wow. It looks like this thing has Oreos on it or something. What is this?
Oh, really? Is that the black mushrooms?
I
possibly.
No. Are those Oreos? What is that?
Oh,
it's
I see what
fried
you're
squid
saying,
and
like
Oreo.
in the
That is
crust.
Oreos. That's in the crust. Weird.
Why do they have Oreos in the crust? That's the weirdest damn thing.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the rounded
It is-
out
it's-
edges. That's
Yeah,
kinda
because
cool.
it looks like the Chinese zodiac thing, because they've got symbols on each of the Oreos.
Okay, down lower is the snake pizza. Just that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's probably like a dessert pizza.
Yeah, I don't
right?
know why they put it like that. I mean, when your headline
Oreos
talks
are-
about the snake thing, maybe show
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
what people want to see. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's the snake pizza.
I'd eat this.
Oh, yeah, I'd eat that.
Yep, no problem. Maybe not a whole bunch, but a slice. It's fine.
Would you eat chicken foot flavored potato chips,
I
Scott?
saw this discussion on Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and say, for the show, yeah, I'd try it.
Yeah.
But I choose
Is
it.
it the word foot flavored? Like, take out the word chicken and the word potato chips, all that. Just foot flavored is where you're.
That's where I draw my line. Now that's where Tarantino gets interested. That's where he gets stoked.
Feet flavored.
What
it's
are you
chicken
talking
feet.
about?
Oh, all right, I'll try it.
I'll try a whole bag. Give me the whole bag. I'll only make one more movie. Give me a bag. Give me a bag. No, I don't think I would want anything human foot related. Now, if you tell me it's goat foot or chicken foot or whatever, I'd try something like that. But in the mammalian options, if any of them are human, F off. No.
Well,
thanks.
all that Jello salad you ate in the '80s was probably made from horse foot.
Yeah, dude. The marshmallow carrot shredded Jello salad my mom used to make. Oh,
Back
what a
then,
nightmare!
I think it was. I don't think it's still made from horse hoof powder, but
They probably do something different now, right? Like,
yeah.
there's probably a better solution in modern
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting
culinary,
question,
whatever.
yeah.
But back in the day, see, my mom was worried about RoboCop and Beatles songs. She should have been worried about hoof dust, marshmallows, and freaking carrot strips. What kind of? That's a satanic nightmare right there. Why are you
Right.
giving us that?
Right. Exactly. Yes.
She had it backwards. All right, check this out. This is a fun little, not really science related, but 1 in 50 million chance this happens. And we have one. A United States woman with rare double uterus is pregnant in both. So there's two rarities here. One, having two uteruses or uteri.
I know a woman with two uteri.
Do you really? Do you know one?
Yes, I do.
Did they ever get both chambers?
Nope. She never got pregnant in both, but she did get pregnant, and they had two kids.
Do you think well, no, you know what? Now I think about it, this is what my sister almost had. Oh, no. Hers was, Wendy was born with a twin that never developed and ended up being a little mad ball stuck to her ovary.
Oh, God. Okay.
And I used to tease her that had, because it turns out the doctor found out it had teeth material in it, had like tooth in it. And I used to tease her, it looked like a mad ball with like an eye and all that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
She had it removed and she was like 10 or something. But anyway, the idea of you having two uteruses is already extremely rare, and then to have
that's
both
already
carried
rare.
babies is crazy. Anyway, this is happening. It's double trouble, says this article. In a unique twist, a 32-year-old woman from Alabama was born with two uteruses, is now pregnant in both. Kelsey Hatcher, who is documenting her story on her Instagram account, Double Hatchlings. I like that.
Oh, jeez.
That's pretty good. New from the age of 17, she had uterus Diddlefiss.
Diddlefiss. Uterus Diddlefiss. Because the die would be two.
Okay, not Diddlefiss.
Diddlefiss.
What do you got? Oh, I got a bad case of uterus Diddlefiss.
For an extra $20, I'll give you Diddlefiss.
Yeah. What if I just want you to sit in that
Welcome
chair?
to Las Vegas.
Yeah. A rare condition.
Diddlefiss, please.
It says thought to affect about 0.3% of females worldwide. Like, it's just very rare. It was during a routine 8-week ultrasound visit in May, and the massage therapist and mother of 3 learned not only that she was having twins this time around, but a fetus was present in both of the chambers.
That's wild. Because, I mean, you think about how that process happens. So, fallopian tubes, the ovaries sending eggs into each
both
uterus.
both uteri. Got him.
And then the sperm is making its way into both of them to fertilize. It's nuts.
Hey, let's meet this dad with the smart swimmers who's like, hey, I'm going to 2 directions.
Red team, you're going right. Blue team, you're going left. On my count. Go, go, go.
Oh, I love it. Fetus Team 6 in there, getting it done.
Exactly.
It says we were kind of blown away. During the first ultrasound, we had lots of laughs. Ha, 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 she says. So,
yeah, I'm sure. I can't imagine. Oh, man, she's doing okay. Like everything's going all right, because that feels like something along the line. There's just going to be one of when there needs to be 2.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah. What if these 2 babies want to come out at the exact same time? There's only one exit, right? You know, but they're gonna have to cesarean this whole thing. There's no way she has them natural.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly.
No way, right? Like this is in the early 1800s. This is a farm girl whose death is assured. Like she's gonna die in 8 months. Yes. That's how that worked back then. Today they go in there, slice her open, take them out. Happy babies, happy mom. It'll be great.
Yeah, I mean, I do even wonder
but then they do have to live in Alabama, Brian. Then they have to live there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing just sounds like you've got to just keep her where scientists can, or not scientists, but doctors can keep an eye on her the whole time and make sure everything's going okay. But it brings up the question, still considered twins since they didn't come out of the same uterus?
Oh, that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, will they be guaranteed?
Will they be born at the same time?
Right, and are they guaranteed fraternal?
I mean, I guess that's why you have the cesarean, is because you're not going to want to push those 2.
Right. But if you, I'm going to guess these are fraternal twins, and they'd never be identical because identical twins is a different process.
Is the egg splitting the same egg splitting?
Right.
Right.
So you could have a brother-sister deal going, and they'll come out and go, "Who was first?" You'll have the whole "who's first" thing for their whole life.
Right.
And the mom will have her whole life of going, look at this scar I got because of you brats.
That's right.
Coming out of your
Will they live in a duplex when they grow up?
Their whole life they'll live in a duplex. Oh my gosh. They'll have the double. Everything will be double.
Yeah, exactly. But separate but equal. Separate but equal.
There has to be a wall between them always.
That's right.
So even their what's it?
They're
Pram.
prams.
What am I? British? Pram? Why am I saying pram?
Prams.
What's it called?
Baby buggies. They're strollers.
Stroller. Jeez. You got to put a divider in there in the stroller to keep them separate. You know. Anyway, that's a fun story.
No, it'd have to be 2 individual strollers.
That's even better. One. Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom. 2 strollers. That's the rule.
Separate stroller.
Let's move to this one. A violent turkey. This is a post-Thanksgiving story. A violent turkey that forced Oakland Park to close is still loose after 3 months. They still can't get him. Terrifying wild beast is terrorizing the residents of a city. Authorities are powerless against the rampaging monster, says this article, and can only resort to blocking parts of the city from the public. It sounds like a horror movie, but for the citizens of Oakland, California, yo, O-Town.
Represent.
This has unfortunately been everyday reality for several months now. The creature behind the terror, the one who has caused the entire city to cower in fear, is a turkey called Gerald. Gerald the turkey.
Gerald.
Yep, pretty good.
That's the funniest name ever for a turkey.
Is Gerald's ultimate game.
Gerald the killer turkey.
Yeah. I just picture him strapping somebody down and then dying, and then that person can't
Gerald's
get loose.
turkey game.
Yeah. The creature.
Boy, that reality show is really getting some hate, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
The Squid Game reality show.
I haven't heard good things. Heard rough stuff.
No, I haven't started watching yet. I will watch out of curiosity, at least the first episode. But they took out the tug of war. Like basically, they kept all of the other games from the TV show.
Yeah.
But they swapped out the tug of war, and of course people drop out, but they don't really fall to their death, of course. But
that'd be good.
Yeah, it's basically saying, we really like this whole Running Man concept. I don't know what the rest of the movie is about, but we're going to go ahead and create a reality show based on Running Man.
Do you feel like it harms the IP to do this to it? To take a?
I don't think so. I think really it hurts itself more than anything else. I don't think anybody who watched the original show is saying, oh, maybe I got the wrong message from that show, because I thought it was anti-capitalism.
Yeah.
And rich people watching poor people fight for a scrap of bread to the death. But you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe that movie was about let's all just watch some fun people play Simon Says and die if they don't.
It does feel like that's the wrong message, doesn't it? A little bit.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. People want to make money. It was very popular. You know what I'd do? I'd make a follow-up series. That's how I would do it. Like, if you got a really popular thing and it totally takes off, and they're probably doing this anyway.
Well, they are. They're working on there is a sequel coming, yes.
It just feels like it mars you a little bit to
maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Win Magus does say that if they would have created Running Man in the 2020s, there would absolutely be a Running Man reality show. And it makes me think, with how popular reality shows are, I'm really surprised there isn't a Running Man remake. There hasn't been a Running Man remake.
Yeah, I would love a Running Man. I mean, they remade the other one,
Total Recall.
And it wasn't very good, but still, Running Man has potential that I think could be more realized now than they did back then. And you make Arnold, you bring him back as the game show runner.
As the
old
as the host,
old guy like Richard Dawson, sitting in a chair, looking old and seasoned, and a total a-hole. Perfect.
Yeah, actually, it would be pretty good. Yeah, maybe not the game show host. You get somebody like smarmy. By the way, just saw that. I talked about this on pre-show for FilmSack, but just watched that Hunger Games prequel. Went out, saw it Saturday night, and it was okay, basically, for lack of a better thing. But Jason Schwartzman plays the game show host, and he's the best thing about the film. I forgot to even talk about him on the FilmSack pre-show, but Jason Schwartzman is fantastic.
All you had to say was his name, and I immediately can picture how good he would be in that role.
Yeah.
That's
it is,
perfect.
because it is. He plays it so slimy, and he's like a weatherman, magician, and game show host. Basically, is what he is.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it really is.
That's perfect. That's what he was meant to play that role, even if the movie's mediocre. To me, having him in there is like having Michael Sheen in Twilight. It elevated the material.
Elevates the material. Like
Not much, but enough for me to handle it. To stand it.
Yeah.
Because oh man, is anyone happy about Twilight now? Anybody except for the writer? She made bank, but none of the actors. All the actors say they didn't enjoy it. They all regret it a little bit because it kind of defined their early careers. Like it just seems like a thing that nobody's happy about now.
It helped, it helped Pattinson. If there wasn't a Twilight Twilight and making the money from those movies, would there be a Lighthouse? Would he have gotten enough cred to be able to say, "No, I want to make an art film"? And
good point. Yeah. Because Harry Potter wouldn't have been enough, probably, right? That was a tiny
not
role.
Enough.
That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. Kristen Stewart, maybe less so. I think she could have been fine, but Pattinson, I think he needed. Would he be Batman?
He needed a commercial hit to be able to say, "All right, let me do something for me now."
Yeah, another foot-shaped face would be Batman now. Not him.
That's right. Exactly.
Well, anyway, they can't find this turkey. They don't know what's going on, but it's getting really aggressive. It's attacking people directly. People are used to this very peaceful park in Oakland. Oakland's not known. Oakland's a little bit. It's got a rep for being a little violent. It's got a history. Sure. But now the bird is the word there.
Right.
I think it's going to do it for today's news and for today's show. Yeah, that's right. I told you to be short today. Okay.
What?
No extra guests, no mid-song. Just the whole Shabootin' hour.
That's right.
And then we're out of here. I got a meeting and I got to go to it. And also Bobby's not here. He's in some magical paradise. Yeah.
He's in one of the first places that the Beach Boys name in that dumb Kokomo song.
I know. I hate that song.
Gosh. It might be the first. Bermuda. I think it is the first one they say. Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you.
Aruba.
Hey, remember when we had good songs? Yeah.
Remember Pet Sounds? Yeah. Well, let's just keep doing this beach shit.
Exactly.
All right. Let's do that very thing. Let's get out of here. I want to take a minute here though to read this thing from Ryan from a text we got.
Please do.
Good morning, good morning, B&S Railroad. That's nice.
Nice. Monopoly reference there.
Yeah, I like that. I just heard you talking about naming of boneless wings and nuggets. It says, I was in a Safeway once and looked at the store-made sausages, and some joker had labeled them random cryovac logs.
That's awesome. My God.
I would eat a cryovac log, sure.
I would. A random cryovac log.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Love the show, he says. Ryan from Vancouver Island. Another postal worker that hates Uline catalogs, he says.
It's agreed. Uline, just stop it. Just stop it. If you're a customer who buys Uline, I'm guessing you have access to the internet and you can look up a catalog online.
Yeah. I don't think if there's a universal truth about mail delivery. It used to be sleet nor snow nor dead of night, all that. That used to be the stereotype. Now it's we hate Uline catalogs. And Scott's shit is late all the time. That's the other thing.
It really is. You get stuff so much later than I do.
Yeah, things that were guaranteed to me on a certain day. They never, it's always like, there's been some slowdown, but don't worry, you're still in our system and we won't give you an update for what's the deal? You know what? Maybe some of you male men can write in, and women, and tell me what the hell's going on with the U.S. Postal Service. Is it effed or is it just me?
I think it's just you, because I get stuff nice and quick when I need it.
It might be me.
By the way, Stephanie does correct me. Aruba is the first place mentioned in the song Kokomo.
Aruba.
And then she asks, how do you mess that up, Music Man? And my answer to that is, because that song is shit. And I don't care enough about the lyrics to memorize them.
Perfectly cogent answer. I think you're right.
Yes.
Aruba, Montana. Someone's got
Montana. Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what the next one is. Aruba,
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. Bermuda.
Bahamas.
Bahama. Come on, pretty mama.
Montego, Malego. For
something Montego, because then it's why don't we go? So it's Montego, baby, why don't we go? Yeah. Miami, Toledo. I
think we should.
Key Largo. That's it. Key Largo.
Key Largo.
Montego.
Yeah. Kokomo. Song sucks. Song sucks. Anyway, hey, patrons, we want to thank you for your support of the show. If you haven't yet joined up, go check it out. Patreon.com/TMS. Be there for the turning of the month. Okay? For your final chance in 2023 to get in for a month. For like $1. I mean, get in there for that cheap low level.
Get in there.
Why is it even a question? I don't understand. If you're listening to this, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, that's you. I'm talking to you at home. You know who you are.
Yeah.
$1. You just take a few clicks. You go in there, you click, you say yes, bam, boom, you're done. It's so easy. It's gross how easy it is. That's patreon.com/TMS. Brian, let's get out of here with a song. Do you have one prepared?
I do, and this is a sad request here, but man, the song that goes with it's beautiful and a great tribute. Let's see who sent this in. This one is Grandmaster Jarf. Sent this over to Scott. Remember, if you want to get a request in, best way to do it is go to frogpants.com/TMS. There's a button right there that'll take you right to the form request page. And if you don't put it there, there's no guarantee that I'll see it. No guarantee that we'll get it in on time. Nothing like that.
Yeah. So. Sometimes we catch them here and there, and we'll do what we can. But it's the assured way of getting it in versus the ramshackle way. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So, hey, Scout and Border Collie, this is Grandmaster Jarf. I haven't reached out in several years, but I'm always listening. Always listening, Mikowski. Anyway, this is a request for November 20th or 21st, since there may not be a show on Tuesday, the 21st. The 21st will mark what would have been my daughter's 24th birthday. She was born and died November 21st, 1999. Same day my grandmother was killed in a car accident, and the same day my aunt was being buried after dying of lung cancer. Holy crap.
That's so
like
gnarly.
I would just curl up in a ball on every November 21st.
Awful, man. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. If you wouldn't mind, I would love to hear a cover of Queen's Who Wants to Live Forever. Love the show. Keep up the good work, guys. signed Grandmaster Jarf. Well, holy cow, dude. We, ma'am, what is the female equivalent of dude? Dude or dudette?
Dude or dudette? I call my wife dude all the time, so I don't
call
know.
Tina dude all the time too. Dude is, for me, it's universal.
Yeah.
But we, our heart goes out to what must have been easily the most difficult day of your life, and having that reminder every year has just got to be horrible. But this is a great tribute, and this is a beautiful version of it. Just came out actually this year, so there's a chance this one could make it onto the into the Coverville countdown at the end of the year. Bella Goldwyn came out with an EP called Ethereal Covers this year, and on it she recorded this incredible version of the song from Highlander. TV's Travis just got excited.
He perked up.
Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen. Here is Bella Goldwyn.
Get more at frogpants.com.
I don't know where that was from, but that was a fun.